Welcome back to the program, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another show. Good morning to all of my viewers, listeners, and Soul Tribe family. The name of this program is called It's a Conspiracy, but It Ain't No Theory. On today's episode, I'm going to be discussing gang stalking, plus surviving the New World Disorder, per usual, surviving manufactured chaos, surviving manufactured karma, rising above democracy, rising above white genocide, rising above electronic targeting Holocaust. My name is Adrienne Alese.
The Nazis, it's just a historical fact that they manipulated Hitler into thinking that England was going to side with him, and they didn't. That's just a fact. And
That includes the team that trains this rescue dog named Joy.
And so what makes it an electronic targeting Holocaust is all of the electronic harassment that is taking place. The devices are being used to exploit people and then also to conspire against these people because the devices give away our exact and precise location at every moment of every day. So it's very easy to set somebody up when you know where they're going to be ahead of time. It's very easy to set somebody up when you know that they've been exploited and extorted and electronically harassed, and that when they go to contact the authorities to report these crimes, they're going to be exploited and taken to jail as a criminal for speaking out against the crimes against humanity that are taking place, and these are horrific crimes. I mean, when is genocide legal? It's not. Okay, so when you speak out about these things, then you are exploited and you are taken into custody or you're arrested, and that is a Holocaust. And they fully anticipate the target to call the police, like you see in the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the police will actually, in the movie, I believe the police are like murderers, straight up murderers. So they're all in on it. And it's very interesting because at the very beginning of COVID, they liked to brag about how they were in it together. Or they used to say, we're in this together. We're all in this together. And it's just really weird because if you break down the word together, it literally spells to get her. So, they like to do that little play on words. Donate today on Cash App at Prestigious Phoenix if the truth matters to you. And also, if you wouldn't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. So, you might see in the media on BitChute or the underground media some people talking about this electronic targeting Holocaust. And the reason why they are discussing that or coming out about that now is because of my program and because of my show and because of how persistent I've been. So we definitely have to do more in regards to stopping this white genocide. I feel like people are not doing enough. And the people who are in positions of power are doing the most to try to maintain their positions. So, like, instead of, fighting for truth and being willing to lose their jobs and to be canceled and to be gang stalked and to be conspired against, they're actually comfortable taking this hush money and this bribe money, and they're actually comfortable with this white genocide and this electronic targeting Holocaust, and I absolutely am not. And so that's why I go so hard. But in the media this week, we had Dianne Feinstein. I don't know who this person is, but I just wanted to say that I think they said she was like 90 when she finally resigned or when she died, and then they gave her position to a black politician. So this is all a form of sabotage. This is all a form of exploitation. And this is all a form of white genocide. And it is really interesting because everybody took the time out on their social media posts to do that Blackout Tuesday, I think it was, for Black Lives Matter. And I believe that was shortly after George Floyd's death. And of course, it was all just a parody of myself and my family and I, just like it is even to this day. You can even see in the clip that I provided how they admit to parodying my dog, Joy. So it's just really interesting stuff. And I don't have the financial means to adequately fight this and to sue for restitutions and domestic servitude and exploitation, because if I were to have the finances, then I probably wouldn't be battling this as much and ongoing and as hard as it has been, because I would have been in court already, at least slapping them with a lawsuit, to say the very least, and suing all of these conspirators. And so anybody working on behalf of the federal government, that is actually a felony. That is actually a crime. These police officers who are failing to take my police reports, they're felons. That's a felony. So, and of course, because they use the device to exploit us all, they know who is homeless. They know who is in danger. They know who is being exploited. They know who is a pedophile. They know who's a criminal. They're watching us all through the devices. It's called phishing. It's not a form of schizophrenia. And I've provided the evidence tons of times on my show. So when my phone was hacked and when all my information was leaked, and it continues to be to this day. So, I'm going to try to keep the show and the program short for today because I'm really tired. And I'm going to come back again when I'm well rested on another day and try to get a longer show out. But for now, I'm going to sign off. And I will get back to you guys as soon as I can.